it's Gothy, and I'm doing very late January tags for the cross stitching world. Um, so there are 3 lots of tags. The first lot is from A Stitching Time, the second is Stitching Panda, and the third is Mrs. Baker Girl. So, like I said, these are like January tags, and I'm doing them really late, and that is all thanks to life. Being an adult sucks really, really badly sometimes, especially when you've got to like do all this adult stuff that relies on other people, and other people are being lazy or just not getting around to it, and you're stuck waiting on people, and it gets really stressful. That side, I have a pimple breakout. I don't get them often, but I do when I get really, really stressed. That is what I've been for the last 3 weeks. I've got like shithole stitching done as well, which is frustrating. But yes, tags. Alright, so show us your favourite finish. It's really hard to pick one, because I've done lots of really awesome ones, but I'd have to say... Where's the other one? Where is it? Where is it? That my favourite plastic canvas finish is my Illidan, because Illidan. And I think my other one would probably be my Horde symbol, because Horde Pride. Horde Pride all the way. But again, it's really hard to pick, because I have so many awesome finishes. Like, I have my read a fucking book, and I have my read more knuckle tattoo one, which is on Sparkly Leaf. But yeah, like, I have lots of different ones, but I probably have to say Horde and Illidan take the cake for favourites. The back of the project. Right. So this is the back of my Read More knuckle tattoo one. So, yeah, a little bit of travelling. I don't mind travelling. I get too lazy to stop and start most of the time anyway. And this is probably what I would consider one of my messiest ones. This is my vampire bookmark. So there's lots of travelling. This one had so much confetti. I'm not kidding. Like, just the skin and stuff was pretty much nothing but confetti. These little sections where it's just, like, straight black were, like, godsends. But, loops, knots, or catching thread. I use knots. I've tried loop starts, and I'm just not really a fan. It's just not my thing. So knots for me. And then going into the Stitching Panda tag, if you were a fairy tale or storybook character, who and why? I have been thinking about this one for ages, and I still have no freaking idea. Like, I can't pick, as much as I love Illidan, and, like, Sylvanas and Arthas and stuff, I can't pick one character, because you know how hard that is for someone that reads as much as I do? It's not easy at all. I can't answer that, I really can't. I've been trying to think of something, and just... no. Did you ever buy a pattern because of it? Well, I mean, I've bought lots of patterns to do with books, and not so much fairy tales. I'm not super into fairy tales. Yeah, I was not really into fairy tales. It's not my thing. But, you know, like, certain books, movies, games, that sort of stuff, I've bought patterns for. A lot of patterns. Weirdest place you've stitched? Pub. A few weeks back, there was a UFC special event on, and my housemate wanted to go and watch it. He was taking one of his mates with him, and it was going to be, like, close to 40 degrees, so we were like, hey, they'll have air conditioning there, let's go as well. So I sat down, we had lunch, they were watching UFC, and I was sitting there stitching. Got quite a few weird looks, but hey, it happens. Favourite pattern in your stash? Oh god. Where do I start? All of the Heaven and Earth design ones I have, all of the Tilted Craft ones, I have one really awesome one from Colour Cascades, I have a whole bunch of subversive ones. Oh, I have more subversive ones on their way. Because the book that was on pre-order got shipped yesterday. So I'll have that one soon too. More patterns. I have a whole bunch of World of Warcraft patterns. Obviously. I can't pick one, again. Stop asking me to pick one thing. It just can't be done. So then we go on to the Mrs. Baker's Girl tag. How long have you been stitching? 13 years? Maybe 14 years now? It's been a while. It's getting along. Favorite thing bought for stitching? Can I say everything? Because, I mean, there's a reason we all have stashes, right? Favorite thing? Probably the drawer set I have to stash everything in. Because before it used to just be in, like, Enviro bags shoved under my bed, and I could never ever find anything. So that'd probably be the favourite thing that I've bought, but I also have a favourite freebie, which is my giant needle magnet. Sits on my desk, and this way, like, I can preload a couple of needles if I'm working in the same colour, and yeah, just pick it up and keep going. That was a freebie with the World of Cross Stitch magazine, and I haven't found anywhere else to buy those big magnets, so yeah, I'd probably say my drawers is something that I've bought, and the big magnet as something that I didn't buy. If you could do a Disney cross stitch, which one? I'd probably say something Hercules, specifically with the muses. I love the Hercules muses, the cartoon movie. It's one of my favorite Disney movies, because I don't think the other ones that are my favorite were Fern Gully, which I don't know if that one was Disney or not. I seriously can't remember if that was Disney. But if I was going to do a Fern Gully cross stitch, it would have to be Tim Curry's Villain or Batty. Or Anastasia. I liked Anastasia, the cartoon Anastasia. What else? What other Disney is there that I like? Well, I mean, technically, Spider-Man is a Disney character, seeing as Disney owns Marvel now, so Spider-Man. Out of all the cross-stitch magazines and books, which ones are your favourite? I love the Joan Elliott fairy ones. As for magazines, I'm more partial to the UK ones. Usually a lot of the other ones I come across are a mixture of embroidery and cross-stitch, and they usually have more embroidery than cross-stitch, and I'm not into embroidery. I mean, I've been curious to try it, but I don't know if I'd actually like it and continue doing it. But the world of cross-stitching, cross-stitcher, cross-stitch crazy, and sometimes the cross-stitch card shop. Yeah, those are probably my favourite ones. So, yeah, mostly the UK ones. I don't think there's any other. There's another. Oh, Cross Stitch Collection, because they do a lot of the Joan Elliott designs. I think I might. Maybe there's a trend there, you know, Joan Elliott. Yeah. So those are the tags for January. Really late. Especially depending on when I actually upload this. So, for now, I'm going to try, like, my videos are going to be sort of sporadic at the moment because, well, yeah, life, adult stuff, people being unreliable and making appointments and not keeping them, yeah, not been fun. But I will see you guys later.